Hello, everybody. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I'm Andy Signor, and today we're speculating some more about Star Wars. Now, ET Canda got some comments from some of the cast members, including J.J. Abrams, and they're all typical statements, but there's a few that I thought we could dissect a little bit, so I thought let's watch them together. I'll offer some commentary. We'll talk Star Wars. Let's do this. All right, so here we go. First starts with Poe Dameron himself, Oscar Isaac talking.
Particularly with Poe, I think people will be surprised to see that he has a bit more of a ambiguous past. He's not just kind of the squeaky clean flyboy. And
he's not really squeaky clean flyboy. Let's talk about this because he kind of murders everybody because he's stubborn. I mean, let's be honest. The dude completely is a war criminal. I've said this before, but I'm going to keep saying it. So the idea that his past has some sort of more drama to it doesn't surprise me at all. So yeah, let's see what else. Keri Russell then is there to talk. Let's hear what she has to say.
He's not just kind of the squeaky clean flyboy. And
yeah. I'm a nervous, shy person. I don't like to be in front of people, so that's always a challenge for me.
Which is why she chose to be an actress.
So, which is why my character
Felicity, as I always call her, and JJ go way back.
That's where I live. Like, that's my ideal job.
She loves being in a helmet, so there you go.
No one can see me.
The dynamic of their relationship, I think, is one that's very unique relationship to this trilogy.
I'm front and center in this one.
So wait, that was Poe. And Oscar's talking.
It's my ideal job. And like I can
Is he referring to her relationship? They have a relationship?
The dynamic of their relationship, I think, is one that's
I guess
very
he's talking
unique
about all of them
to this trilogy.
Can't overthink that one.
I'm front and center in this one
for
a lot of it, and that made me feel very
It
happy
finally gave
and very
Anthony Daniels something to do
because the stuff we do is magic. The inventiveness, superb. And so for me and for 3PO, this is a very good bye-bye moment.
Yeah, well, that's a fair point because we're going to lose him through obviously all of it, but this is wrapping up him. He's been in all of them, so that's exciting to see where this goes, and I like that he's happy.
Enjoy.
The story that we're telling, the story that we started to conceive when we did Force Awakens was allowed to continue. The episode 8 didn't really derail anything.
So listen to that. It's a little subtle shade. It is. He's talking about how the original thing we were able to finally do it. Episode 8 didn't really derail anything. I mean, he's clearly implying there that there was some question as to whether it was derailed, and granted, the question might have been that, but still, he gives sort of an answer that does admit there was problems, right? So that was very telling. So he is, I think, admitting it, and he goes on to sort of double down for me of why it did wrong, because this is what he would have done.
I watched the trailer.
Oh, I keep clicking back. Sorry.
Desperate, seat of your pants. I was most excited about to see these characters are all together.
That's what he's trying to get at. This is what he wishes Last Jedi was about.
On this adventure as a group. But I will say that the fun of this movie is that these characters are all together on this adventure as a group.
Yes.
And that's the thing that I was most excited about, to see the dynamic between these characters that these amazing actors play on this desperate seat of your pants adventure. That to me was the thing that kind of was the most fun, having the group together.
Yeah, the new group that we're supposed to be rooting for to finally put them on screen together. I mean, she literally meets Poe at the very end of the movie, and Chewbacca has been completely wasted. There's no R2, it seems like, which is a bummer. Yeah, it's like, yeah, of course we want to see those three. Why were you introducing them if we didn't see them all? Again, proves the 2 was a complete waste of time. There was some interesting stuff with Rey and Kylo Ren that could have been even better. But guys, come on, those defenders of Last Jedi. It's rough. And JJ here is admitting it. Listen.
Was allowed to continue.
He's excited it was allowed to continue.
The episode 8 didn't really derail anything.
So he's just, he's like, well, look, this is where I want to go. So we're able to go quickly back to that point. And he's happy it didn't derail anything. But it clearly, when you say a statement like that, it doesn't really mean it's the direct. Yeah, everything. The right answer would have been like, oh, yeah, no, that was the plan always. Yes. So grateful for what Rian Johnson did. He took us to another level and a step where we were, and able to continue the plot as we saw fit. That's not what he answered. His answer is proving that there was, problems, that the thing doesn't jive. So Excited about Anthony Daniels and C-3PO being up front. That's interesting. That justifies the red eyes. Maybe he goes bad or whatever happens, but I'm down for that. But I'm grateful, and I hope they eventually admit it. So if the fans who are so annoyed that we're mad about Last Jedi will at least finally see, like, even from the makers themselves are like, yeah, it wasn't what we wanted. It was a detour that was not helpful. That's what the movie was. So what do you think? Chime in the comments below. Do you think I'm overreaching here? Do you think JJ actually has slipped a little bit of shade there? Or is he just answering a question of, do you think the Last Jedi derailed the movie? And he's just being calm. He's pretty good at this game. Maybe that's what the question was. But I don't know. Still, the proper answer would have been to not even say the word derailed. To say, yeah, no, that was always the goal. And the fact that he didn't answer that way, to me, is telling. What do you think? Down in the comments below, I want to hear all your thoughts. Please hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, all those other social media things. And I'll be back with more videos soon. So thank you so much for watching. Bye, everybody.